Inquiry last week into police action over the death of Stephen Lawrence said that there were reasonable grounds to suspect corruption at the Metropolitan Police. Our survey has found that nearly 2 in 3 people believe that is a problem across the country. Dwayne Brooks was with Stephen Lawrence when his friend was murdered. He told me he wasn't surprised by our findings and he had heard nothing to make him confident this was being sorted out.
No, and I think that's the issue, because we've seen for the last 15 years that there hasn't been the transparency that we would expect.
As well as the revelations about police behaviour in the Stephen Lawrence case, there's been concern about policing in connection with the Hillsborough disaster and the way officers behaved in the so-called Plebgate affair at Downing Street. This is the minister who must now help restore confidence and trust.
At all levels of the police, they're rather shocked by the public response to these various scandals that have hit. But they are scandals.
So are you absolutely confident this is something from the past which is not continuing now?
Well, I'm absolutely confident that we are taking the steps as a government to root out corruption.
One of the ways the government says it's bearing down on corruption is by giving more money and powers to the Independent Police Complaints Commission, the IPCC. Dwayne Brooks is not impressed.
You can pump as much money into the IPCC as you want. The view will always be the IPCC cannot be trusted to investigate complaints because a huge number of their staff are ex-police officers.
The Association of Chief Police Officers today responded to our survey saying the overwhelming majority of officers conduct themselves with integrity, but they will work hard to weed out any corrupt elements. Dwayne Brooks says he is waiting to see a change of culture.
Put your hand up and apologise when you're wrong. Be open, be transparent and be prepared to move forward.
Do you think they haven't done that in the past?
Of course not. And that's why we have the issues we have today.
Our survey did show that despite recent events, 2/3 of the public still trust the police. But that figure is lower than it used to be. The police and the government must now bring it back up.